Dembele on the volley. Oh, it's a third goal. Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 21 of my Barcelona career mode. Now in today's episode, we're going to be getting very close to the end of the season. There's not too many more games left to play. It could be maybe the final episode, maybe the penultimate episode, we'll wait and find out. It could well be the final episode though today. You'll have to wait and see how many games we're able to get through and how we're able to do in today's episode. Hopefully going to get ourselves a few victories. We do have a quick, small little detail to show you. In between episodes, we've kind of won the league title. Just decided to, just sim up to the game as I usually do. Turns out Real Madrid must have played the day before, and Real Madrid lost again. They lost to Athletic Bilbao, so we've already won the league title because Real Madrid can't get as many points as we have, and so we are the league title winners. That is confirmed there. As you can see, we've won the La Liga, so technically we don't have to play any games now because we've won it like that. Not the greatest way to win it. I'd have liked to have done it by winning a game ourselves, not relying on the opposition to just lose, but it's happened like that, so we've won the league title. It's great news. There's obviously other games for us to play in today's episode as well. There's the, obviously, El Clasico, which we're going to play despite us already winning the league title. We'll play that game. We've also got a game against Real Madrid as well in the finals play. That's the, again, one of the cups that we have to play, so hopefully going to get ourselves another piece of silverware as well. And then the final against Atletico Madrid. So there's some big games still for us to play in today's episode. So what I'm thinking about doing is playing Celta Vigo, playing Real Madrid twice, so 3 games there, and Atletico Madrid as well, so 4 games in total. We'll sim Levante, we'll sim Real Sociedad, don't really need to play those games. But I'm going to play this game against Celta Vigo purely because of the team that I have out. I think it's going to be quite a challenging game, this one. So before I get into things, I reckon this is going to be the final episode of the series. So if we could try 100 likes on the final episode, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, please feel free to go ahead, hit the subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Trying to hit 15,000 subscribers, and by doing that, you'll obviously help me out massively. I think we're going to sim this game. Thinking about it, I want to play the game against Real Madrid. We'll play that anyway. But we will sim the other league games we have left now that we've won the league title. So we'll sim this one, try and get through it as quickly as possible so we can move on to the games we're actually going to play in today's episode. Let's skip it, and we draw the match 1-1. And this is the reason why I don't want to sim games. Because you get injuries, you get suspensions, and we've got an injury already there. Vidal getting himself injured, which isn't great because we are going through a tight sort of period of fixtures here towards the end of the season, but we'll deal with it, I'm sure. We've got plenty of players, well, ish. We were struggling that last game, actually. I didn't show you the bench, but we were really struggling for names on that bench that were actually fully fit. So we've got a player injured, hopefully not out for too long, Vidal, but we'll wait and find out in a second. 6 days, that's fine. He'll be back for the game against Madrid if we need him. Continuing happy that he played that last game. Okay, let's send the next game here against Levante before we play Real Madrid in the next league match. We have again made loads of changes. Similar sort of team, though, to the last one that we put out. Just a few changes here and there. Still trying to rest players, trying to make sure they're okay to play against Real Madrid in a few days' time. That's the priority, really, for us. So I wouldn't be surprised again if we drop points here. But like I say, we've won the league title, so we're fine. And we've come away without any suspensions, without any injuries as well, and with a 2-0 lead there against Levante. 2 goals that we scored. Very happy with that. Hopefully the players are okay for the Madrid game now. We want to try and beat them in the El Clasico, the final league El Clasico of the season. Obviously the penultimate one, given the fact that we have them in the final as well. So we'll go on some player drills here. I mean, if there's that much point, to be honest, not really. Okay, so on to this game against Real Madrid now, the El Clasico. This is the team I've gone with. Obviously very changed from the last time we put out. We've gone full strength. Ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Wallace, Umtiti, Alba, Busquets, Rakitic, Dybala, Messi, Suarez, and Dembele all starts. This is the bench I've gone with as well. Pretty decent bench, to say the least. So hopefully going to get ourselves a good victory here. We're curious to see how we get on against Real Madrid in the El Clasico. Obviously still means something. Still obviously our big rivals. We can basically brag about the fact that we've beaten them to the league title with with a few games to spare, to be honest, due to the amount of games they lost. Obviously, even if they were to go ahead and, for some reason win this game or whatever, we'd still have won the league title, so it doesn't make any difference to us. So we're going full strength nevertheless, hopefully no injuries, and hopefully come away from this game with ourselves, well, with another 3 points and on to 92 points. Okay, then here we go for this game against Real Madrid. Let's see how we get on. This could be a little bit of practice for us for the game that we have in the final of the Spanish Cup very shortly. So a little bit of a sort of maybe like a bit of a test match, I suppose, where you kind of just try a few things out, hopefully get yourself a victory still, and we'll wait and see exactly what we have to come in this game. Hopefully get ourselves a win against them. It will be nice to be able to do that. And maybe we lift the league title after this game, not really too sure. Good chance here through to Suarez. Oh, it's 1-0. We've opened up the Real Madrid defence and Suarez scores 17 minutes into this game. We've done it. We've opened up the scoring. Luis Suarez there puts it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Good bit of play. Pass it around on the edge of the box in the midfield. And eventually just waiting for a little gap to open up here. It's Suarez initially who plays off to Rakitic. Then we start a little bit of an attack and the ball through there to Suarez. Slots at home and we're in front here. Suarez across to Messi, great chance, Messi to shoot, off the bar. Dembele couldn't quite get there, just rebounds past him. He'll still try and hunt it down, but again loses out. And that is it for the first half. Oh, so close to a second. Would have been a nice way to end it with a second goal. Didn't quite happen, and it still remains 1-0 at half-time. I could be wrong, but I think Real Madrid haven't had a shot yet. We'll wait and find out. I'll take a look at the stats. I might have forgotten one, but I can't remember any off the top of my head. Have we managed to stop them? Yes, we have. 0 shots for Real Madrid, 0 on target. So 8 shots for us, 1 on target, 1 goal. Of course, 1 hit the bar a second ago. Maybe could have been a second. But yeah, we've really restricted Real Madrid. Been very, very disappointed with their attack. I think this team's certainly changed. Barely seen Ronaldo at all in this game. He's popped up a couple of times, but obviously not had any shots. So been very disappointing from their front three's perspective. And like I say, I think they've made a few changes to the team. Maybe they're resting players for the cup game, the cup final that we have. I'm not really too sure, but they're certainly not looking the same side here. Unless they've picked up a lot of injuries, I'm not really too sure, but I suppose that would explain why they've lost a lot of games recently. I know that Gareth Bale's out for, I think, 10 days. Suarez through to Dembele. Dembele going to shoot across goal, or hits the bar again, this time the opposite side. And again, should be 2-0. Again, hasn't happened. So frustrating for us to not get that second goal. Definitely deserved it. Real Madrid have started to have more possession now, which is good. They've not really used it just yet, but they've kept on the ball pretty well in the start of this second half. Certainly dominated possession, but like I say, not done anything with it. So we're still looking very much the better team in this game. Had obviously a great chance there for Dembele to score. Just couldn't quite find the back of the net just yet. That's been our main issue all season, to be honest. Great chance. Oh, first shot of the game. Comes 69 minutes in, good save by ter Stegen, and Real Madrid looked like scoring it there. I would have been very annoyed, especially after hitting the bar twice in this match, to have conceded there if it happened. 20 minutes left of the game. They're going to go short, are they? I think they will. No, they're not. They're going to put it into the box and saved again by ter Stegen. 2 shots in a minute. Whew. The Bale's picked up a slight injury, hopefully not too bad, hopefully he's going to be okay for the rest of the season, but we are going to take him off as a bit of a precaution, so we'll bring on Paulinho to replace him in midfield. I think I might also make another change if we have anybody, maybe not actually, no, I'll keep things the same. Dembele now on the counter-attack, finally Real Madrid decide to throw more players forward. Can we get ourselves a second goal? It's being tracked back and cuts inside. Oh, and then gets tackled. Rakitic hits on the volley. Dembele finally smashes it home. And it's about time as well. 2-0. We've secured the victory with 7 minutes to go. Thought it wasn't going to happen for a second, especially when we started to get caught up. But luckily came inside, got a bit of luck, bounced it nicely, smashed it past the keeper. 2-0. Got to be game over here for them, surely. Great bit of running though. Rakitic keeping up as well, as he plays a big part in it. And Dembele finishes on his weaker side, 2-0. Semedo, maybe a final attack for us of this game. Suarez trying to run ahead as well. Over to Luis Suarez, maybe switching it over to Dembele on the volley. Oh, it's a third goal. Dembele does it. He's looked so good in this game as Dembele, and despite how tired he is, he still kept on going and smashes it home into the bottom right-hand corner yet again. It's 3-0, and that is it. Game over for us. Really good victory over our rivals here. Kind of shows the difference in quality we've had this season consistently over Real Madrid throughout the whole season, where they just haven't played up to standard quite clearly. We've seen that in where they are in the league table, how many points they've got, the games that they kept on obviously dropping points in. So very happy about that, showing our class, showing our quality in the final stages of this game. And it has happened a lot where we haven't taken our chances this season, and of course we could have done even better than we've done, but I think at times we have managed to get late goals, hit them on the counter-attack, keep going with our energy and our pace, and that certainly worked to our benefit here. In the final 6 minutes, getting another 2 goals through Dembele. So very happy about that. It's a 3-0 victory, gets us the 3 points over our rivals, and that is it for the season. Don't think we'll have any trophy celebrations, unfortunately. I don't think they do it until the final game of the season, so that's one that we're not even going to play, so we won't sadly be able to see them in this series. But if you do want to see us lift the league title trophy, then just imagine it in your head. Just imagine us lifting it. Player injured, we got Dybala out for 5 days. We got lucky with that on bruised elbow. He's fine for now. Hopefully going to play against Real Madrid in the final as well. So game against Real sorted out first. We don't obviously care about this. I'll be curious to see what sort of team we're going to put out actually for this game, because it's just going to be a mess around team here. We're on 92 points. We've absolutely cruised it by the looks of it. I'm actually being a bit disappointed with some of the performances, but the point says otherwise in the league table. 85 goals as well so far this season. Very happy with that. And yeah, I think we've done pretty well overall. Obviously, I've done a lot of moaning in recent episodes at a lack of finishing, and that has been an issue. We haven't done as well as I wanted to. I think the actual football we've been playing hasn't been as good as I'd hoped, considering the players we have. So, you know, there has been issues, but we've managed to come through, win the league title, and we're in 2 finals as well to finish off today's episode. So it could be a quadruple, because we won the Super Copper at the start of the season, won the league title, so it's a double so far. Maybe it could be the quadruple by the end of today's episode. Okay, so let's sim the final league game of the season here against Real Sociedad. Heavily changed team, I should expect. Some of the names they might even recognise. Galeno, they're playing at centre-back, is actually a holding midfielder. I think he's like 5'8", so he's a really small player, but he can also play centre-back. We'll put him there. Let's see how we get on. 1-0 victory, no injuries, perfect result for us. 3 points as well to end the season, and we lifted the league title after that. So, great news, we've finished the season on 95 points, can't really ask for too much more. And now a big final against Real Madrid, hopefully no training injuries or anything like that. Okay, here we go then, the team to play against Real Madrid in the final, to stay against Semedo, Wallace, Umtiti, Alba, Busquets, Rakitic, Dybala, Messi, Suarez and Dembele all starting. Hopefully get ourselves the same sort of result that we had against Madrid in the league game. This is the bench I've gone with as well. Plenty of different options there. Fully strength team, everyone's available, everyone's fit and ready to go. Very happy about that, obviously disappointed that PK couldn't join us. Obviously injured, you know, disappointed to see that so close to the end of the season. He misses out on these key finals, but we've still got a good partnership there between Umtiti and also Wallace. Can we get ourselves a good victory and a clean sheet as well, ideally against Real Madrid? Let's see if we can get ourselves a big victory here in the final. Suarez. Over to Rakitic maybe. Rakitic! Oh, it's 1-0. We've started off strong. 8 minutes in. Rakitic gets the goal. Nearly didn't start him. Nearly started Iniesta over him. But he has played pretty well in the last couple of games, so I've decided to start him. And it's paid off for us. 8 minutes in. Brilliant bit of play here. Eventually the ball came to him. You can see him make the great run forward. And when you make forward runs like that from midfield, the defence usually can't cope with it because they're occupied by the front three. And you can see that. What a run deep from midfield. Keeps onside. Slots it home. 1-0, 8 minutes in. Still a lot of time to go, so I'm not going to get too carried away, but obviously a great start to this game. Hopefully we can now add to it. Oh, what a chance. What a response. I had a go at him for not really doing much in that last game, Cristiano Ronaldo. I say had a go at him, I pointed it out that he'd done barely anything when we played him in the league. He's responded straight from kick-off. 4 minutes later, they've ran at the other end of the pitch, as they always do, and have slotted, Ronaldo slotted one into the top right-hand corner. Comes inside, Semedo can't cope with it. It's a great finish. Keeper's not going to save it. You don't get much better than that from Cristiano Ronaldo. He's woken up, he's alive, and he is firing as well for Real Madrid here. It's 1-1 now. This could be an interesting game. Dybala now through to Dembele. This is a good chance. Dembele! Oh, he had to score it. Hits the bar again. That's 3 times, I think, in the last 2 games. He had to score it. How do he keep managing to do this? Still, our finishing is not particularly top-notch, but can't believe that. So frustrating. We should have taken that chance. No way. What has gone on there? What has got? No, this can't be right. What's happened here? Right, there's a few mistakes here, and this annoys me a little bit. Okay, so Rakitic gives the ball away in midfield. That's purely my fault. I was looking at other options at the other end of the pitch, so I lost the ball in midfield. But this is not good enough from Alba. Look at him. Alba is faster, or as fast as Gareth Bale, so he should win that. Gareth Bale's running with the ball, so he should be faster off the ball. And he's just ended up jogging, so that's not good enough at all from Alba. That's his fault for not catching Bale up as he should. And suddenly now we're losing this game. That's come from nowhere, especially when there's so much pressure around Madrid. And yeah, somehow they've scored with the 2 shots that they've had. Again, not good enough from Alba. Game could have been 3. That's a poor pass from him. I don't know what he's thinking at the back. He's all over the place. So Real Madrid have shaken us a little bit now. That's certainly interesting to lose in this game. Wasn't expecting that after the way we started. And Suarez still shooting from range, but saved by Navas. Good chance. Thought it was a third. Got to be careful. They've had 3 shots and they've scored 2 of them so far, and we've got to be careful about those attacks that they have because they come forward and they look like scoring every time. Okay, half time. We'll make some changes tactically and maybe even a couple of subs. We'll see because I'm not happy about the way we've defended. Not as good this game because Bell's now playing and he's given us another issue. And our fullbacks are really struggling, so need to think of a way around that. Okay, so I'm thinking is to take off Busquets, and we're going to bring on Roberto, play him as a left-back. They're going to put Jordi Alba as a holding midfield. A little bit different, of course. Still going to keep him on the pitch. Still want him on the pitch for now. And we can always bring another midfielder if that doesn't work as a holding midfielder. But we're going to go with Roberto. Give us a little bit more strength, a few more inches tall than Alba. Hopefully can therefore cope with Bale a little bit more. Prevent the cutting in on his left foot as well by obviously being right-footed. So we'll see whether that works. Like I say, we can always change out Jordi Alba, but I think the little bit of extra pace in midfield might help us. If not, then we'll bring on Iniesta, Paulinho, someone like that instead. Good chance, Suarez into Dybala. It has to be a goal. Has to be. There it is. It's the equaliser 2 minutes in. Suarez gets it. We'll happily take that, and we're back level terms. Great start. Much, much better. One attack, and we've managed to score the goal. Really, really good. Thought Dybala should have scored it though. Tried to open up his body enough, but good save. Then through the legs of Carvajal, 2-1. That's great. Now it's Dembele. Don't hit the bar, please. Don't hit the bar. Dembele doesn't hit the bar. He's put us in front. That's what he's done. 6 minutes in. We're now going in front in this game. Much more like it. We're back in front. And we've really started off the second half fantastically here. Basically overrunning them in the wings, which has worked nicely for us here. You can see it's fed out to Rakitic. Dembele is the extra man over there, and he slots at home, finally keeps it down, manages to get it into the back of the net, 3-2. Still think there's a few more goals in this game, but there's certainly been a lot so far, only 55 minutes in. Over to Semedo, a few men getting into the box now. Semedo looking for a ball into the back post. Dembele has to be off the bar again. Are you taking the mick? Dybala's going to be in there again. Oh my days, how has this even happened? How many times has he hit the bar now? This is crazy. Well played. Now to Suarez, had to be saved. Won it back off Marcelo, who's had a really slow game. He just seems to not be playing as himself in this. It's been really bizarre for him. Another chance for Dembele, but this time offside. But yeah, Marcelo looks like he's playing on his own planet, doesn't know where he is. Okay, final two changes. Dybala and Albert come off. We're going to bring on Iniesta, Paulinho, strengthen the midfield up a little bit in terms of quality, and obviously take off Alba and try and give him a rest, obviously to, help us in midfield with our passing ability a little bit as well. Paulinho's a holding midfielder, Rakitic and Iniesta is just in front of him as well. We'll see how it goes. 23 minutes left. Suarez looking for a switch to Dembele. He's going to get there as well as Dembele. Now needs some support in the middle. Going to try and look for a cross if we can wait for. And Dembele now into the back post. Messi tried to win it, but Marcelo got there. And we've still got the ball here. Suarez going to keep hold of it and turn and shoot and score. It's a fourth. We've done it. 14 minutes left, maybe even a little bit less, and we've got the fourth goal to put us 2 in front. Suarez with a hell of a strike there, and he smashes it home. And have we now got ourselves the treble here? Let's wait and see. There's still a little bit of time left in this game. Real Madrid could respond straight away, but that's a great turn, great finish. Don't know what Navas's positioning's like there. Not fantastic, really, from him. Not in the centre of the goal, and just allows loads of space to be available there to shoot. We've found it. 4-2. Suarez through to Rakitic. Real Madrid opening up now. Rakitic trying to run through. Can he get the finish right? Rakitic drags it. Always difficult, I think, for midfielders to go one-on-one with the keeper, but obviously should do better. It's got to be it. You can blow your whistle, I'm fine. There we have it. 4-2 victory over our big rivals, Real Madrid. We've won the El Clasico in the cup final. Very happy with that, especially the way we responded in the second half. We've managed to get ourselves back in front with 3 goals. Really impressed with it. We defended so much better. Real Madrid restricted to, I don't think, maybe not more than 1 or 2 chances in that second half. Certainly not many at all. And we managed to counteract them. Oh no, I skipped it. Skip the celebrations. Again, you can imagine it if you want to. Managed to counteract Real Madrid's attacking threats. Obviously Gareth Bale and also Ronaldo as well was supposed to be the main 2 players that we saw in the first half. We managed to counteract that perfectly with a change at half time. Yeah, a little bit because we didn't see the trophy celebrations there. I always do, I always skip it. We'll try and remember for the Champions League final, but it's only the Spanish Cup. Again, it's nothing major. You kind of know what the cutscenes look like anyway. But 4-2 victory against Madrid, very, very happy about that. That gets us at least the treble. Can we make it the quadruple? Can we win every trophy possible this season? That'll be great. That'll be really, really good. Let's see whether we can. There we go. You can see the trophy there, the press conference. Messi again next to another trophy, this time the Spanish Cup. And now we can hopefully add, hopefully anyway, if we are able to beat Atletico Madrid, hopefully going to add the Champions League as well. So let's get going then for the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. Same team, same bench, no changes whatsoever. We'll go with the exact same side. Hopefully get ourselves the same result as in winning the game. Got to try and get ourselves a good victory in this game. Got to get ourselves the trophy, win the Champions League title, and hopefully end this series on, in style with a victory here. Okay, Champions League final. Let's see how we get on. Going to be a very, very tough game to end this series on. Hopefully, though, we can be ended on a victory and another trophy to add to the collection. Can we do the quadruple in this game? Let's wait and see. Hopefully, we can have a good performance from the team here. They performed well in the last couple of games. Need it to happen 3 games in a row. Suarez through to Dybala. Go on, can he finish it? Oh, good save by Black. Really good bit of play. Nearly got ourselves another early goal out for a corner. Dybala to deliver. Can he pick anybody out of this front post? Oh, it's a flick to the back post. In fact, for Dembele to shoot. Cleared off the line. And unfortunately, didn't get ourselves a goal inside the 10 minutes that were after. That would have been a great start to the game. Couple of good chances, though. Rakitic through to Suarez. That's really good. Suarez is opened up for him now. Suarez makes it 1-0. There we go. It's still an early goal. And 12 minutes in, Suarez puts it in front yet again. And it's a really good finish once again from him. Opened up their defence. Again, slotted through from Rakitic. And it's a very, very similar sort of goal to what we've seen a lot of recently, which is finding a gap in the defence from Suarez dropping a little bit deeper, playing it to Rakitic, quick 1-2, and then going through and scoring. Great finish. Great start to the game as well. Messi coming forward, still going. Messi! Oh, what a save again by Black. Messi hits it so well, comes inside, and rather than finesse, he just goes to absolutely smack it. And sadly couldn't quite find the top corner. It's still a good strike. Had to be saved. Oh, great chance. Oh, thought they'd done it. Whew, that might be their first shot. I want to say first or second, certainly. They've not had that many at all. Oh, no. How has he missed? Whew. We've got lucky again. Half-time, winning the game 1-0. Obviously, we need a second goal. Happy to be in front, obviously, but we still need another one. We need to double our lead, and that might take a little bit more time. They've had 2 shots. You saw them right at the end there. So, yeah, got to make sure they don't have many more, because they will score one eventually. No way. No, how has that happened? Oh, my days. How has he got the other side of Wallace there? It's unbelievable. It shouldn't have happened. 3 shots, all coming from Griezmann. And it's just such simple defending. Just has to keep hold of it. Doesn't allow it to happen, and Griezmann gets around him somehow and scores. First shot on target was scored 61 minutes in, 1-1. That was always going to be the issue if we didn't get the second goal. We didn't get the second goal, and now we're level again. Okay, first we've changed Rakitic and Dembele to come off. We're going to bring up Paulinho and Iniesta. Dybala's going to go play the left winger now. We'll see how that goes. About 20 minutes left of this game. Still obviously looking to get ourselves back in front. Don't want extra time and penalties, so yeah, got to try and get ourselves a goal as soon as possible. Iniesta coming on to hopefully give us a bit more quality in midfield. Can we stop this from going in? Oof, just over. That's it, 1-1 it finishes. Into extra time we go. Obviously not something we wanted to have to do, but yeah, it's going to have to happen now, so let's see how we get on. Yeah, frustrating. Should have won that game. Okay, final change. Just before we go into extra time, we're going to be taking off Busquets. We're going to be bringing on Deulofeu playing as a left winger. Dybala will drop back into midfield alongside Iniesta. Paulinho to hold the midfielder now. So the aim behind that is to try and get a bit more pace going forward. Dybala was struggling a little bit with that, so he'll go back into midfield, and we'll see whether that works out for us now. Hopefully it will. Hopefully give us a bit more pace, and we can cause a few more issues in defence, but we'll wait and see. Dybala, great running behind. Dybala going to have a go himself across goal. Could it be followed up by Iniesta? It has been. It's 2-1. Iniesta's put us back in front 99 minutes into this game. And we've finally gone in front again. Got the second goal. It's about time, but there's still some time left in this match, so anything can happen. But Iniesta's the one that puts us in front. It's the captain who's managed to do it off the bench. Can we now see out the rest of this game at 2-1? Half-time, still winning the game 2-1. Obviously another 15 minutes to go. 15 shots, 10 on target. We deserve to be in front. We deserve to win this, but yeah, there's still 15 minutes for us to try and defend. Change of formation, 5-4-1 of course. Suarez going to go play as a bit of height up front for us. Deulofeu is still going to hopefully cause some issues on the left-hand side. We'll see how it goes. Paulinho playing as part of the back 5 now as well. So yeah, we're really trying to scramble some sort of defence together for the final 15 minutes. Deulofeu still going here. A few bodies in the box for some reason. Deulofeu looking for a cut back into Dybala. That's it, we've won. We've won the game with 9 minutes to go. 3-1, and it's Dybala that finishes off the match with another goal, and it's a brilliant counter-attack. We played it brilliantly with the tactical changes there at half-time of extra time. We switched it there with Messi over to Deulofeu, who obviously has the most amount of energy left, given the fact he's only just come on recently. And Deulofeu just keeps him running, comes inside, waits for a cutback, waits for the right moment. There it is. Tap in for him, and it's 3-1. That should be it now with 9 minutes left. Oof, off the bar. Late chance for Atletico Madrid. That would have been an interesting last 5 minutes if they scored then. Still a chance for Deulofeu. We've cleared it, and it's gone all the way up to him. Maybe a chance for a 4th goal if we can on the break. Very late on, across the box. What a tackle that is. What an interception. Still a final chance. There we have it. That's got to be it. Come on. He's not even blown his whistle yet. It's a foul. Come on. 2 minutes added on. This has been ages. Finally, we've got ourselves a victory. We've won the Champions League final, beaten Atletico Madrid. And now we will see the trophy lifted. I won't skip it this time round. But a great performance overall, fully deserved as well. We had more chances than Atletico Madrid across the 120 minutes that we played in the end. Obviously some good goals, started off well through Suarez, I think it was. Again, he managed to put us in front, and then we obviously went level with them getting an equaliser. Through a frustrating way, obviously, we were disappointed to see that happen, but Griezmann had, I think, 3 shots in total, and I think that might have been all the shots that he had in the whole game, to be honest. Didn't have that many at all, but a few good chances for him. They hit the bar, I think, later on, but it wasn't enough to prevent us from winning this game. Iniesta obviously scoring the winning goal eventually with the second one, and he will also lift the trophy as well. Good to see him captain the team and lift the trophy at the end. He was actually requesting to be sold, I think, come this transfer window, because we've not played him enough, because obviously his stamina wasn't that great, but obviously he will stay, and we won't be selling him with us going and just doing this season. So we'll see the trophy being lifted here. Champions League has been won, and we've got ourselves the quadruple as well. Really impressed. Don't think we've actually done that in any career modes yet. Pretty sure we didn't manage to do it last season with Man City, so to do it in one season with Barcelona has also been great, and got the quadruple, winning all 4 possible trophies this season. Not a bad first season, not a bad last season as well for us, with Iniesta here lifting the trophy and obviously getting the winning goal as well. Very happy about that. Overall, a very good performance in this episode in particular, probably some of our better performances of the season really, especially against Madrid, and at times we looked really good. But yeah, that is the end of the series. That's everything. We've won the quadruple, got ourselves a couple of trophies in today's episode, and of course a few good performances on top of that. Thank you all so much for the support of this series. We will quickly end things with the trophy celebrations. I won't show you the squad report or anything like that. I think you guys have pretty much seen, to be honest, the players going up and down across this season, and obviously hasn't been that much progress in just one season. So I won't bother showing you any of that, but we will end with the trophy celebrations now. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes on the final episode of the series, I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free, if you're new to the channel, to go ahead, hit the subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching, and the Leeds Code will begin, not tomorrow, but the day after. We'll now have the Leeds and the Man City Code alternating between those two. The Leeds Code will be back, and we will be getting into the swing of things again with that career. Thank you all so much for watching this series, though. It has been great to see the support on the channel, and hopefully more to come as well with the other 2 career modes. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. 97 manager rating as well. And there we have it as well, by the way, the Champions League trophy on the desk in front of Messi again. That's 3 times this episode we've seen that happen. But I will quickly show you the obviously the top goal scorer of Messi in the league, and obviously the league table there with ourselves at the top there. 30 wins out of the 38 games. Very impressed with that. And you can see the teams that got relegated there, as well as Real Madrid finishing 3rd in the end. 20 points behind us. Yeah, I think we pretty much smashed them, to be honest.